The Knights Templar Gundam, and ladies and gentlemen, last I left off, I started. I like to do a lot of post shading with the airbrush, and I like to do like streaks and post shade the panel lines and everything. Just then go back in and dry brushing and pigments and all that stuff. I just gives it a little more depth, I think. And so what I've done on him is got most of the shading done except for my new little airbrush here. It's basically a lemon, and I call it, it's got a floating needle. And when I say that is, especially the trigger wants to stick, and that's an easy fix. You just gotta have to I want to say sand the ball underneath the trigger. But with the floating needle is you're painting, you got a nice little air fine line, and then all of a sudden it just shoots out. No air, just all paint. And anyway, have to go back to the old trusty Harbor Freight airbrush, which I think is one of the best airbrushes on the market, in my personal opinion. But anyway, hopefully you can see some of the shadows, just trying to get the, on his shield. See on the back here, you can see where I shot a little too much. Anyway, I'll have to get that off, try to get that blended in. Trying to get, needs dry brushing, some pigments, and keep it dirty, but keep it, I want to say functional, and not just totally worn out. His weapons, I'm about done with that. You can see him putting a little wash on there, and I'll probably not repaint the scabbard, but do a little dry brushing. His lance, I want to kind of leave it the way it is, but I'm going to also dry brush it and put some washes on it, get the kit plastic off of it, and try to get it a little more realistic looking. But anyway, that's where I am on the Knights Templar. I do have some things to build for other people, but I've been taking a little bit of a break. I've been trying to get stuff done. I do a lot of custom toys. It pays for the hobby, if you will. And there is one that I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's a personal project, and that is an R2 unit. And this is a golden armor R2 unit. You get the head and the body with the legs and everything. It's a, I want to say, resin fiberglass. You can see there. I did have him where he lit up, and he's actually he's not too heavy. He's pretty. I mean, he's got some weight to him, but he's not overly heavy. I did have him painted as R2D2, which he's more of a display piece and everything. And I thought everyone pretty much knows who he is, but I always wanted to make my own droid, my own color, and I decided to do a red and white one, which it's not a specific one. I've changed it up. I haven't personally seen it. I ain't saying it don't exist, but he's going to be red dome, red body, and then white on all the little squares and a few other places on the body. But anyway, I thought he'd look pretty darn slick. It's always wanted an R2 kit about 10 years ago, and I finally got one. It's a little high. I won't say, man. It is pretty expensive. It's a golden armor kit, which his kit, it's a lot of body work if you want to. I'll be honest here, but it is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to start repainting that. I'll show everyone this when I get a little more further ahead. I got the eye painted white, and then I'm just going to slowly paint the squares on his head. Basically each day, masking off, because it's a lot of masking. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. We are repainting my R2 unit and the Knights Templar Gundam. He's taking shape. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.